Today on Gingerbeard Studios, a corporation is gonna get it. Join me as I take a peek into the CRST. Enjoy. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking a little bit about CRST and why nobody should work for them from personal experience. Basically, my number one reason would be it's a CDL mill. Now, basically, you show up for about a month, you go to their little trucking school, and you have your license. Whether or not you have to take it 1, 2, or 25 times. Now, if you ask me, if you don't pass it past, say, the third time, you suck. You shouldn't be driving a big rig, and I'm going to show you one prime reason right now. Alright, so that basically proves to me, and should also prove to you, that CRST doesn't really give a shit about their drivers, solely for the fact of they send them out sometimes by themselves, and which they did to me, but I can drive. Anyway, they send out these new guys by themselves, and they freak. And they don't pay attention to their surroundings, so on and so on, and shit like this happens. Which brings me to my next point, is trucking in general, you get paid a certain percentage per mile. Now, for me and a lot of other ex-military guys, we got paid roughly 35 to 41 cents a mile, which, you drive enough miles and they keep you moving enough, you're going to make a good amount of money. But CRST, they like to sit you. Now, me, for example, I had 3 resets in about a week and a half, which basically a reset is you have to sit for 36 hours and you don't get paid for it. For example, I drove 700 miles a day, which should equate to a decent little chunk of change. Now, they gave me for a week was about 600 bucks. Now, I drove it was like 3,000 miles that week, and I didn't make shit. I mean, now, any other trucking company, you would have made a good amount of money. But CRST, they find the quickest and easiest way to make money off of you. Which a lot of corporations do, but you got a lot of pissed off drivers and, shitty driver managers and shit like that. Get in the truck and you're supposed to drive and take shifts and all that other shit. But the way CRST runs it is they pair you with somebody you don't even know, and they tried to do that shit to me, and they got all pissed off and bent out of shape and stopped paying me, which is a big reason why I left. Because, would you want to be stuck for a month at a time, if not longer, with somebody that you don't know in a 6x6 fucking prison cell? Now, if I wanted all that shit, I would have went back into the military and went back to what I was doing. Okay, so I lied about having my final point. I guess this is the 4th reason. So, if you do go work for them, I have no sympathy for you, solely for the fact of, okay, say for example you make it through the school, which is $6,500, by the way, which is definitely not fucking worth it, because you will get sick, the accommodations are terrible, and if you're broke as shit already, they feed you once a day that's like next to nothing. It's not even sustenance, it's fucking garbage. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I have a lot more to say about CRST, and I could always make another video if you guys want. But, if you go work for CRST, you're better off going to working at McDonald's. You'll make more money, and you got a lot more home time, which CRST will deny you. Now, granted, there are some that actually love working for CRST. I don't really understand it myself. But, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Woodsman out.